problem. So I went to Andrew Carnegie Middle School in Orangevale, California, and I was a little guy in 7th grade. This is me and my dad, and I was being bullied, and it was some significant bullying. I mean, I hate to go into a lot of the graphic details, but basically some kids took a poop on my front porch. They stole my bike, broke into my garage, hairspray in my face. It was relentless. There was one guy, Darren, who led the whole kind of bullying approach and tactics and things, but I am a middle child and I didn't tell anybody about it. So for 4 months, I just stuffed it, kept it inside, not exactly sure why, but eventually it got to the point where I said, I'm going to talk to my dad about it. I talked to my dad, and he validated me. He had a conversation with me that I'll never forget. And he really told me 3 things. One is that, you know, Adam, you're not alone. You may feel alone, and maybe your personality leads you to stuffing things, but you're not alone. And he told me, you got to change your attitude about this thing. You know, you can handle it. You can get through this thing. And then he also told me, you got to take care of yourself. You got to like yourself. You got to love yourself. You know, and the 4th thing he told me is the next time it happens, you got to punch the kid in the mouth. And that's actually what happened over the next week. It started, the bullying, and just having my dad's blessing was like, okay, it's okay to, you know, and I dealt with the situation. It started up, and I ended up hitting the kid so square in the mouth that I broke my hand on his face. And the bullying stopped at that point. And I look back at that, and the vice principal, was a big old middle school, the vice principal, they all knew about it, yet they secretly applauded me for this. I mean, they kid you not, they secretly applauded me. And that, in those lessons, are what I'm going to discuss with you today. So I've been a mental health professional for almost 25 years. I started in 1998, all in Wichita. I mean, I grew up 0 to 18 in Northern California. My parents still live there. But these tools are practical. They're probably going to be things that you have thought about before, but it's going to sink in at a deeper level so that you can apply it to your life, and not only to your life, but also teach it to other people. When I approach talking about mental health, I discuss things in a way where I believe you can describe it to a 6-year-old and they're going to resonate. So during this training, I want you to take some notes. You're going to have some fill in the blank on your handout, as you can see. And it's going to be real important to follow and track, because I'm going over quite a bit of information in a 1-hour period.